Hi there, guys, and welcome to another session of the Lit Capital Market Outlook. Obviously, brought to you by your host Jacob. And today I'm accompanied by 3/4 of the team. We have Pastor Pips. How you doing, bro?
What it do, what it do. I'm doing well. Looking forward to this week's trading.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we also have accompanied with us Lit Cap Nate. How we doing, my bro?
All good in the hood, my bro. All good in the
Good,
hood.
good to hear. So before we get started, of course, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you do find this content valuable and insightful and just something you kind of use to structure your trading week. And, give us some comments and some thumbs up. We'd appreciate it. As well, if you are interested in starting your trading journey with us and just learning how these markets really move, then please head over to litcapital.co.uk where you can see a range of packages we have for you guys, and we also have some free content on here as well for you guys to browse and kind of just get a little bit of a fundamental understanding of what is going on within the financial realm. So before we get into the charts itself, we're going to check out the economic calendar for the week ahead, see what could have possibly fundamentally affect our pairs that we are looking at trading. So Monday, nothing really going on at all, bit of a slow one. Yeah, nothing really going on today that could, affect us on a news type basis. So, if you are trading today, you should just be going off of technicals. So going into Tuesday, the only things that really stand out, we got some meeting minutes from the RBA, so the Aussie Central Bank. They're going to have a speech. We also have the interest rate for China, even though China is not one of the major currencies, in regards to, what they're doing in terms of import and export, excuse me. It'll be good to see how, what's been going on over there. And that's, we got bank lending survey from the ECB as well. Apart from that, nothing really stands out. I know this is a high impact news, building permits, but not something we're solely really going to be looking for. Going into Wednesday, we've got a monetary policy meeting coming out of the Bank of Japan. So for those interested in yen pairs, I know, a fair bit of our community does trade yen pairs, so look out for that. Retail sales for the Aussie as well. Going into Thursday, I think the biggest thing forecasted would be obviously the interest rate coming out of the European Central Bank. President Lagarde, see what she's going to say. And then obviously it's followed up with that monetary policy. So Thursday afternoon, sure to bring some opportunities for sure. And then, a couple speeches with Governor Lowe coming out of the RBA as well. And then rounding off Friday, we got some retail sales in the UK or GBP, as well as some PMI coming out of European countries, as well as PMI for GBP. Nothing really else sticks out. So just looking at Thursday, probably going to be the best day in terms of entries and stuff like that. But we'll see how the week unfolds. So going over to the charts, I do want to start off with DXY. Just looking at, how the market's open, we have actually pierced this double top area here. So I just want to see, the reaction in terms of, do we want to actually continue after taking this out? Because we did leave this equal low here, so I can actually get rid of this now. But we did leave this equal low intact. So whether or not it wants to, come back down and maybe tap out some buyers, I would favor a bit of a retracement just because, we have kind of pushed and then, gone into a bit of a range and continued higher. Whether or not it would like to dip down temporarily to grab some of this liquidity before edging higher, we have to wait and see on that. But, just bearing in mind, we do have another target that is closer that way than to the downside. So it may just want to keep actually rising. So let's wait and see on how that unfolds. We could potentially see, going into what we looked at in the bonds, and that was given out in our Discord. For those that look at the bonds and yields, we was looking at that as well. And the bonds definitely reacted positively to the upside. So it's kind of reflecting on the dollar right now. So we could, potentially see a higher high here on the daily time frame. So let's bear that in mind as well. So I want to talk about gold with you guys as well. So we are actually waiting on a bit of a buy on here. So with the dollar gaining strength, we could actually see prices come down. So obviously we haven't really had much of a real retracement after making this kind of expansive move up to this upside part here. So with what we're seeing now, it was kind of to be expected. So we're hoping it continues to begin the week off, so that later on in the week we can actually get some buyers. Okay, so that may mean the dollar losing strength later on in the week if I'm right and it coincides and the dollar doesn't keep coming gaining strength. So we'll see. Like, we do have these daily candles here that kind of stick out to where this move kind of exploded to the upside from. So if we can get a retracement back to that area there, we do have equal lows here as well in the 4-hour. So that's kind of the main target, I think, is going to be looked to get taken out. So then as and when we react off that, we'll see if we can get some buyers this week on gold. The other pair I've got for you guys is EURGBP. So we are pushing out of this daily area, and again, it's another pair that we discussed in our Discord. So I have been going over this as well in the outlooks for a little while now. So we did get a push out of this daily candle to the upside. Okay, so with what we're seeing in terms of this progressive bullish pattern, we're obviously hoping that we can actually see price pierce above and close above the 86 these equal highs here anyway, above the 8, because it's been floating on the 86 level for some time in terms of the amount of rejections and bounces we got, and then kind of force plays up into it and before coming down lower. We are trying to see price actually continue with the upside movement, because there's a lot of liquidity resting there. So what we can see in terms of how the market's open, we have kind of pushed up, but I would expect a little bit of a retracement, or I am looking for one in regards to potentially getting some re-entries on this, just in regards to what we saw on some lower time frames and stuff like that. We can definitely see, I believe, an entry on here to actually continue the rally higher. So let's see if we can get that. Alerts are set for this, and all of these pairs that I've gone through, they will be getting thrown in the Discord. So if you are in the Discord or you'd like access to the Discord, please inquire via our website, where you can sign up for a monthly subscription fee of £25 a month. Okay, so that's me done. I'm going to pass you over to Josh. Or is it Nathan?
Thank you, my bro. I'll take over. So yeah, guys, I only have one pair for you guys, and that's going to be on the Dow Jones. Okay, that's going to be on US30. Now, looking at things from the weekly perspective, one thing that I would like to point out is, price did actually close last week. We did get an all-time high, or at least equaling the all-time high from previously. So right now, in terms of what we were able to, achieve and accomplish, and just understanding simple strategy, is that, look, there's no more liquidity to the upside. Okay, so where's price more likely to head to? And that was down. So, we decided to short the Dow, and we can see that prices did indeed start to come down. Now, when I head down lower into the daily perspective, the daily picture, okay, just from this low to this high point, okay, I do see prices come down a lot lower. I would like to see prices come down lower. We can see that we've got some lows down here that I would like to get taken before potentially playing into this daily zone here. This is what the daily zone looks like on the 8-hour. One thing that I would like to point out to everyone on the 4-hour is, on the 4-hour, we haven't broken the structure as of yet. We could still potentially see price turn around from here and push up. However, the bearish momentum and volume that we're getting from US30 right now is highly unlikely, in my personal opinion, for US30 to just start pumping up, unless if there's some sort of manipulation that happens in the market. But other than that, it really, really does look like prices is heading towards this 8-hour zone that I've got marked out here. That is the first area I'm going to be looking at for some potential pushes to the upside. We're seeing the yields come down. We should see this keep on pushing down lower. But yeah, do keep your eyes out in the Discord channel. I will be posting up my charts just like the rest of the LitCap team. And yeah, with that being said, that is all from me. I'm going to pass you guys on to Nathan.
Wicked, wicked, wicked. Cool. So I'm just going to share my screen very quickly. Wicked. So thank you, Josh, for that introduction. Cool. So today I'm going to speak to you guys about EURNZD, right? So just starting off on the monthly, if I just come over to the line chart, we can actually see that we are actually bullish right now. I'm actually very bullish on EURNZD. But I cannot obviously ignore the fact that we have these equal lows down here. If I just come down to the weekly, on the weekly, we've got these equal lows down here. I am expecting prices to, make their way down, take out this liquidity down here, and actually come down to this monthly candle, in hopes of us getting, in a higher high, you know. So if we can get, you know, a lower high and then obviously make a higher high, that's exactly what I would be hoping for. If I come over to the daily very quickly, on top of that, I mean, also I am waiting for prices to actually take out these equal highs up here. So on the daily, what I'm hoping for is for price to actually come up higher to take out this liquidity and maybe play into this before actually coming down into that monthly candle. You know, so maybe something like, if I just get my arrow very quickly, maybe something like this to come lower and then obviously to take us higher, that would be amazing. However, if I come over to the 4 hour, we very may well could just, you know, play out of this 4 hour candle that we've been playing out of. If we notice, if I zoom in a little bit, what you'll notice is that we haven't actually closed below this, you know, below this candle. So we could very well push up from here. I am in hopes that price doesn't. I do want price to come down and play into this candle. You know, we've got this institutional candle on the 4 hour, followed by this imbalance just above it as well, which I am hoping price does come into. So nonetheless, we will obviously throw these, you know, throw our charts into the Discord. This is a 4 hour setup that I'm in high hopes of this happening. So hopefully we can get it this week. And yeah, you know, if we do, that will make a lot of, you know, put a lot of smiles on a lot of faces within the Discord, where we will, like I said, be providing this information. So just before I let you guys go, I just want to, you know, bring you guys attention over to the LitCab website. You know, I want you guys to understand that, you know, all of this information that we're putting out is all going to be within the Discord for a small fee of just £25, right? And if you do want to learn more, we have got courses that will, you know, be more tailored to yourselves, right? So with that being said, I want to bid you guys a good day, a good week. And remember, every day is money.
Money day.
Peace.